All right, I know I said bark.com was probably the easiest or the simplest way to get leads, but I lied. It is local service ads. This is a product by Google. It is similar to Google search ads, PPC, pay per click, except they only charge you once you actually get a lead. And if the lead is no good, you can dispute it, and they are actually very quite lenient on the disputing process. So, like, you are not going to be charged if this person calls you and they are looking for a different type of service than what you offer, or if they're looking for employment, or if they were just price shopping and not really ready to go yet. They will refund you the lead. Um, Whereas if you did a Google search campaign and you're a residential cleaning company, but keep getting commercial leads, commercial phone calls. Well, it's probably because you have that keyword in your campaign, but Google isn't going to refund you for that click. If you sign up for house cleaning services on local service ads, and they keep calling you for like industrial hazmat cleaning, and you say, hey, like I don't, you respond with like I don't do that service, I don't offer that, they will refund you. Um, they're quite lenient, and this is a cheat code for sure. So I already have this set up for custom maids, but I'm going to show you what it looks like as you were brand new. So you're going to go to ads.google.com/local service ads. It'll be linked below as well. Click get started. You got to check your eligibility. You go through, we're going to use the Michigan. Um, let's use. The category is house cleaning. Okay, I guess I can't just type it. And it'll have it. See, there's a ton of these here. Um, House cleaning. Perfect. Check eligibility. They're not available in our area. I have never seen that before. Okay, well, that's great. Let me do a different one then. 49516. I actually don't know why it's not available. This is like Grand Rapids. 49534. How's it available in Bay City? Okay. That is so strange to me why it's not offered. I wonder what those zip codes are. 49501 zip code. Well, that's because that's all that zip code is. So, okay, I can see why that one's not listed. Well, what's the other one I did? 49516? Okay. Wow, I picked really bad zip codes because you can barely even tell that one. Wait, kind of. You can see that one. All right, it's another one. You know what? I have no idea. Anyway, creating this account. So I have Grand Rapids at custom-maids.co. Create a password. Next. We're going to get an email. This one. Wait. 86356. My birthday. Love it. Okay. create the account, business details. Okay, this is going to explain a little bit. So you're going to show up in the top results. When someone types in house cleaning services, let's see. Let's see if any show up here. Okay, good example. When someone types this in, there's a bunch of different things that they get thrown at them. Right here are the local service ads. You can see Google guaranteed, all these tremendous reviews. Like they're going to show up here. Then you have the Google search ads, which before that you could buy the very top spot. Now there's local service ads. So not only do you get the power of PPC, but you get this Google guaranteed badge, and that means something to folks. That means you went through a process, and Google has verified and guaranteed that you are legitimate and that you are a quality company. So they give you preference up here. You can still show up here in the ads, and then you can still show up here again in the organic rankings. They also have their maps. This is where the Google business profiles will show up. So there's a bunch of different ways to attack this. It's not just, hey, rank my website in Google. You can pay for local service ads. You can pay for Google search ads. You can rank your website. You can have a Google Maps profile, a Google business profile. It used to be called Google My Business. And then you have your organic results. And then at the bottom, there's even another ad. There's so much going on this search engine results page, or SERP. It's called SERPs. SERP, search engine results page. When I type in a search, this is what results. It shows up everything here. So setting up local service ads is a cheat code. Like I said, you get the power of PPC, but you get this little badge along with it. But you don't get that badge unless you are eligible. You have to have liability insurance, and you have to have at least 5 reviews that are published. But they make it very, very easy for you to do all this. So they tell you here, appear in those top results. You only pay for real leads, pay for calls when you're the right kind of pro for the job. So if you are getting commercial jobs and you only do residential and you dispute it, they will refund you. In Midland, Bay City, Saginaw area, I believe the cost per lead was around $15. So we were getting like live phone calls with people looking for house cleaning services for $15. It's an absolute no-brainer. You build your local reputation as well. So let's click get started. You'd fill all this out. Ugh, it's going to make me do it. Okay, let's do. I'm going to take this phone number. Here. Excellent. Owner's first name, Kyle Ackerman. Year from. It's certainly not going to work because it's going to cause problems if I set this up because I want to use this account later when I'm trying to demonstrate what the setup looks like. So I'm going to get out of this one. I'm going to go into another that we were setting up in the process of. We're past this point. I wonder where it's going to let me. Okay, let me pop out. Log in to not this one. Okay, well. Bear with me. Oh, here we go. We got the California one set up and the Detroit one. It's because I was in the wrong profile here. This is for the custom mades one. We've only been doing this since like September. Okay, 18 plus 9 is 27. 132 leads. But if I go to the billing, I'll show you how much we like actually paid. Disgusting. Last 3 months all time. Okay, August we started, didn't pay anything. September we paid $67. October $321. November $293. December was close up $150. January so far is $209. These are not prohibitive costs to get that many phone leads, and most of them are phone calls. A lot of these calls are click to call. Like they'll go to your website, sure, but some of them will. A lot of them are phone numbers only, or phone calls only. So the business verification process is probably going to be better to show this one, the Detroit one, because we're still in the process of it. We have our background check completed, but here they give you this sweet little onboarding process. You have your proof of insurance. You upload your certificate of liability. It's usually called an ACORD form. If you don't have anyone to write it out to, have them address it to Google and get Google's address. I know we just had to get this 2023 one, it expired earlier this month, so I had to submit this one. And they were not able to generate that certificate of liability just for us. They had to say, like, we have to address it to someone, so just put Google on there, that's okay. Upload that PDF here and Google will do their thing. Background check was super, super easy. Owners of the company need to just pass the background check. So they will give you a link and you'll go through Evident, the company is called. You can do it right from your computer. You can do it from your mobile phone. Submit, go through all the prompts. It is very, very easy, and it'll take about 3 to 5 business days for them to process that. The budget, you can put whatever you want, select whatever you want. I think ours, profile and budget. For this one, I don't know if I just selected something small to start. Average weekly budget is $50, it says. Weekly target of 1 to 3 leads, but it'll give you an idea of how many more you can get. So if I wanted to spend $500 per week, we'd get 12 to 31 leads. So that range is obviously, why did they go away? 500 per week, 12 to 31 per week. It is their guess, which is still, it is like, that's very, very good, especially because most of these are phone calls. So that is totally up to you as far as budget. Just to get started, put it at $50 and see the first one comes in, just get used to it and go from there. Next spot, billing information, piece of cake, put in your credit card information. Use a credit card ideally so that you can get rewards points. If you just use a debit card, you're like spending the same money without getting any benefit from it. So use a credit card if you can. There are credit card companies that will offer even more rewards for ad spend for your marketing budget. I think we get like $4 back for every 100 we spend through American Express. And they will not let you run local service ads until you've gotten 5 reviews. So you copy this link to the clipboard, send it out, have folks leave honest reviews. If you'd like, you can send it over to us. We'll leave a review on your page. If you need to get it up and running, we have a few people that are willing to leave reviews to get it started. But it is best to reach out to past clients because they're going to offer like the most help. Send it to your friends. They can give you these good reviews, the 5-star reviews, and go from there. And once all of this is checked, they will launch your ad. You do not do anything beyond keep your proof of insurance up to date, and they will send you these leads. You can go through, I know we don't really use it as much, but they have their own pipeline here for new, active, booked, completed, or archived leads. Just so you can keep track of where they all came from. But we have our tracking number hooked up to our Nurturely Plus tracking number hooked up to these ads. So every time someone calls in, it gets automatically recorded in our CRM with just their phone number. So we don't have their name and stuff like that yet. But then from there, you can go in, add relevant information and direct them to whichever stage of the pipeline they're in. So if they've already booked an estimate with you, boom, they'd get dropped in there. You're able to keep track of all of these much easier. Local service ads is stupid easy. It's crushing it for cleaning companies. So I highly recommend it. Give it a shot. Get set up. If you want me to help you look it over, if you're totally unsure, I don't think there's an easier way to get set up because Google knows how to prompt you through it, but we're always here to help. Reach out, let us know. Happy hunting.